Hello everybody, SWTOR here once again taking a look at another video, and today it's the Ossus World Boss Guide. There's a bit of miscommunication between certain players in the game that are new and they're not sure about what to do. Okay, so what I'm going to tell you to do is, here's the bug boss. It's a one tank job. What's going to happen is the tank's going to pull the boss as usual, but every other player, including range DPS and the healers, especially the range DPS, are going to stack on the boss. Now, why are they stacking on the boss? It's because of the ads. If the ads aren't controlled in a good way, that's going to cause a wipe. And nobody likes wiping in world bosses, trust me. It happens. So when you're stacking, the ads are going to come to the boss. So that's the simple part about it. That's the major point about this particular boss, about the stacking. Okay. Now I'm a tank. When I'm tanking the boss, you're going to see a red circle appear. Once you see that, you move the boss. The boss has now moved away from the red circle, because that red circle is an indication of spit. Now, spit will drop on the ground, and you do not want in any way or form to go into that spit, being a DPS, being a healer, or being the tank. It's going to put a debuff on you, and you're going to take massive damage. And that's unwanted damage. The healers should not have to deal with that type of damage. And that's it. And all you're going to do is keep kiting them around. You can do them in the middle, preferably not over there where the cracks are in the wall. You could get knocked off with the knockback. So you want to do it around here, especially if there's a wall behind you, so you get knocked back into the wall. And that's all there is to the bug boss. Stay on the boss. Range DPS must stack on the boss. There's no need for a ranged DPS to be out in Africa having a safari. You must be stacked on the boss with everybody else. Just move out of spit. Because of the damage, the splash damage, the AoE damage, it's going to kill the ads. And that's it for the bug boss, folks. Let's head over to the droid. There might be somebody killing it, so let's get over there. You go to the dead forest. Now this is a Republic toon, so there's a different path to take to get to the boss, so I'll be showing you that on the Republic side. Okay, we've arrived at the dead forest, or whatever it's called. We'll mount up. Here we go. There's a lot of trash, maybe a bit too much trash actually. What I'm going to do is go like that, bring my companion back out just in case I get caught up in the trash. it happens. So we're on our way to the world boss. You've got to watch out for these guys here. Try and take an angle like that. Okay, you got a choice to go left or right. I go up here, then I go down like that, and jump on the rocks here, if it will allow me to, and it didn't. You go around the corner like this. Now watch out for the ad there. You go through here. You go like that. I've gone the wrong way, but that's okay. Just go up like that, just go the extra mile, like that. And up through there. Normally there's a clicky there too for your mission. That's that. Hopefully there's a group killing it. Okay, we can point some things out. There is a group there. The boss is there. Okay, so what happens here? Let me get rid of the companion. The tanks. Okay. Main tank goes up here. Off tank can go down on the rock there. You do not whatsoever have 2 people up here. Why? Well, a red circle can drop from the other player onto the tank, and that's the last thing we need, is a red circle dropping. You just control it. Now, the problem with this boss is the red circles. A lot of melee don't quite realise they've got a red circle around them and they stay under the boss, and that causes issues. It causes wipes. So what you got to do as a melee is you got to realise and keep an eye on your character and say, oh shoes, I've got a red circle, let's get out of there quickly. So you do, and that's what the melee DPS do. They are there to make sure to do the good DPS and not drop circles on the group. Now the range DPS are another story. The job for the range DPS if they get red circles, is to drop them on canisters, not other players. So you drop them on the canisters. The reason is if the stacks get too high and stuff like that, he can't be interrupted, as well as he can't be taunted by the tank. And that's pretty much it. Now, if the tank loses aggro, the off tank that could be down there on the rock or possibly out and about in the fight is going to taunt the boss to try and bring him back to the main tank. So then the main tank can continue on doing what he does up top. But remember, do not go up there with the main tank, because you may drop a circle on the main tank, and that's the last thing that tank needs, is another circle. But that's really it, folks. Now, do not whatsoever, if you're a DPS or a healer, do not go up there. This is classed as a dead zone. What a dead zone is, if you get knocked, you can get knocked up further by knockback, and up on that railing up here is that you will automatically die. There's a glitch and you get instant death. Now, as we can see here, we've got a few people probably waiting to do the world boss. It doesn't look too busy, but that's it. Now another thing is, get a chest of goodies that pop here. Good thing is, get rid of that chest before the fight starts, because the last thing you want is some annoying little dipstick clicking on it through the fight, and what comes up on your screen? That's right, the junk in the chest. There shouldn't even be a chest there on the world boss areas. That's just a stupid, in my eyes. That's my personal opinion. Get rid of the chest in there, BioWare, please. But that's it. That is my guide to the world bosses. I'm not going to show you fighting it, because I'm not obviously in a group. But that's it. That's all you have to do. So on the bug boss, everybody stacks, move when the spit drops. That's it. And with this here, it was a simple solution. One person only up on the ledge. And may your world boss group go well. I think it will, once you follow these simple things. Remember, you do not drop red circles on canisters in front of the droid boss where the tank is and the melee are. That's just going to cause problems. You always get the range to do that, and that's their job. Anyway, folks, this has been DeathRow here once again with another SWTOR video. This is a bit of a guide, well, a bit of a chat guide, not showing you how to do it. I just gave you a bit of a demonstration, where to stand, you know, and that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give us a thumbs up. Please follow the channel. We're pushing to 500 subscribers. We want to make 1,000 as well. We're going to be doing some prizes eventually, but that's only when we hit 1,000 followers, folks. Anyway, everybody have a wonderful weekend, and once again, this has been DeathRow. Over and out.